everyone, Katie here. Today I'm starting a new build series, and it's kind of one that I've already done. Let me explain. So we have this lovely lot here in Brindleton Bay with the alphabet. And I know you're probably thinking, Katie, you've already done this. I know. Let me see if I can figure out who this is by real quick, so I can give them a little shout out. See if I saved it to my, okay. Chelsea Breacle, and Luck Duck Pup. Oops, there you go. These guys made it. I don't know who did the original, what the original is. But anyway, we have this lot here. And I thought to myself, I didn't really like the way I did the alphabet build challenge the first time. It was a little bit all over the place. I used a lot of CC, so I couldn't upload it to the gallery. So I thought, why not do it again, but a little bit different. So I have this wheel here. And each letter is going to be a different build challenge. So, not only is it a challenge of its own to build a house in a letter, it's going to be a challenge on top of a challenge. So I have 26 different challenges here. Every room a different color, a different budget, different aesthetic, expansion pack, game pack, stuff pack, different pack, like all the packs together, time limit, room, black and white, only use each item once, one color challenge. Every room is a different pack, but you can't use that pack. Every room is a different Sims world. Every room is a random item number. 10-minute challenge, base game only, default swatch, random swatch. Every room is a different style. One expansion pack. You can only use one the whole time. One expansion pack, one game pack, one stuff pack, one kit. So you get 4 packs. Free for all, which means I can do whatever I want. 5-minute challenge, random budget, and no mistakes. So I think I'm gonna spin for the A. So we're gonna get, every room is a different pack, but you can't use that pack. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of lay out how I want the house to be, and then we'll start with every room is a different pack, but you can't use that pack. So give me a minute, I'll be back. Alright, so I got a layout. This is going to be the entryway, very small entryway. This is going to be the living room. This is going to be the kitchen and dining. This is going to be the bedroom, and then this is going to be the bathroom. So let's start rolling. So here I have my wheel of expansion packs. I'm only going to do expansion packs for this. So I'm going to roll for the entryway, and that means I can use, or I have to style it like that pack, but I can't use the pack. So let's roll for the entryway. Okay, we got businesses and hobbies. Okay, now we're gonna roll for the living room. And we got cottage living. Okay, rolling for the kitchen and dining room. We have for rent. And then for the bedroom, we're gonna get seasons. And then for the bathroom, you're gonna get famous. Okay, so for the entryway, what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to actually go to the pack, so businesses and hobbies, and I'm gonna look at what it came with, and it's all, some of it's showing as new. So we have like these benches here. I don't know. So I'm gonna place down some stuff from Businesses and Hobbies, and then I'm gonna look for something equivalent. So that way you guys, so that way I know that I'm getting something similar. So there's not a lot of room right here. I don't know if I want to put like a skinny little bench here, because what I'm going to do is I am going to open up this so it's not going to be so closed off. But first let me get some lights in here, because I forgot to do that. I am going to use the base game lights for that. Sorry, not sorry. So we have that we can go with. And I want to look for a door. So we have, I think we have something that we can do. Oh, that's going to clip in the middle. Or not clip in the middle, I should say. Something like that. And then for flooring, we have this planks. And then for walls, we'll go with like a stucco. We'll do like maybe this green stucco for the walls. I'm gonna decorate the outside. Maybe I should have rolled for a pack for the outside, but maybe I'll just decorate it however I want. So, and then I want to put like a rug. Like I said, there's not a lot, and there's not a very good rug for this in Businesses and Hobbies. So now that we have that all together, I'm going to actually look for flooring that kind of looks like Businesses and Hobbies, but isn't Businesses and Hobbies. So what I'm seeing so far is maybe Horse Ranch might be kind of our best bet. And now I'm gonna look for a little tiny little bench. Where would those be under? Like surfaces? No, comfort. And do like miscellaneous. Let's take that out. We have this one from the bowling stuff. It doesn't come in yellow like that one does, but we can do like a black one is fine. And then to get a rug like Businesses and Hobbies, we have tons that kind of look like that. We could go in with like the Get Famous one, which is kind of huge. Even like so many of these rugs look like they could be similar. So let's go in with let's actually do the Get Famous one, because it's kind of got like the same pattern, so we'll just do that. We'll take this one out, and then we'll move this one in there like that. I didn't look for windows or anything like that. I guess I'm just gonna stick with base game windows to kind of like get the same aesthetic throughout the house. And so doors, I gotta find one that can replace this. I was like, oh, look at that one. That is the door. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe this one from Get to Work might actually be close enough. Okay, let me put in some windows in the back here. So I kind of wanted to do, that's not gonna work, it's an odd space. But could I do, no. No, I cannot. Okay, no, I have to open the walls up. We don't have anything that skinny. No, definitely not. So I'm just gonna put that there like that. And then the walls, I gotta find different walls. So we're gonna go with like a stucco. I know we have stucco. We have like this stucco. We could do like this blue maybe. I don't know. And I don't want to take up too much. Let me look in businesses and hobbies for a plant. See what kind of plants they got. They got this one. This is one of my favorites, but it's kind of and they also have like a wall hanging one. So if we could find another wall hanging one like that. Yeah, I know we have this one, but that goes on top of a shelf. We have some that hang from the ceiling. I don't know. We have like the window boxes. What to do. We could do like these ones maybe. Oh wait, no, because I'm deleting these walls. What am I doing? Duh. I do want to put a plant in this corner though, like, so let's go. So we'll try to match this one if we can. I don't know if we have any with that similar like leaf pattern. We have, that's not really similar. Oh, we have this one. That one's like similar. Maybe we can even move the bench down so that way we can put the tree in like that. That's cute. I like that. Okay. So I'm gonna leave the walls up for right now, but we're gonna move to the living room. So with cottage living, let's go in and look for some flooring. We only have one flooring, so we're gonna put that down. Maybe a different swatch, maybe like this swatch. And then paper or wallpaper. We have these pretty ones like this. So what I'm gonna do is let me just quickly put in a base game door here because they'll need to go to the bathroom. And then I want to put some windows here. Maybe I'll just put these here like that. Okay, cottage living. So let me find a replacement floor real quick. So the one we have, horse ranch, we could do again, or we can go with the businesses and hobbies one, but the horse ranch has like the little holes, because we could do outdoor retreat as well, but it doesn't have like the little holes that cottage living has. So maybe I'll go in with this. Yeah, I want it to be turned the other way. From horse ranch. And then for wallpaper, we don't have a lot that's similar. We have like this primrose path with the trim. It's not my favorite in the game, but we also have the Realm of Magic one we could do. I might do Realm of Magic instead. Yeah, we'll do Realm of Magic. Okay, now that we got the floors and the walls, let's go in. So we don't have any TVs, but we do have a fireplace we could put in. Let's put in like this one for now. It's got to be moved over more because those walls will be gone. And then a couch, we have like this knock around couch here that we could put. There's not a lot of space in here at all. So we could do like maybe a little side table. I don't know why I'm picking swatches when it doesn't matter because I'm gonna change it. I don't even know if we could fit a rug in here, but like the cottage living rug is like iconic, I feel like. So if you put that there, and then I will put some curtains over the windows. Come on. Like that. Okay, so I think that's going to be like the layout because we need to have, this is going to be, let me just do that now. This is going to be taken off. I hate where I have my thing that shows it's recording. Let me put this light over here more because the window gives enough light. So with the couch, let me find a couch. I know we have to have one that's similar. We could do like, it's a love seat. We could even do Life and Death, looks almost very, very the same. So we could do that. For the rug's gonna be a little bit harder, only because we don't have, I guess we could go with like a horse ranch one, has like little animals on it. You do the little sheepy rug. Doesn't really match. Okay, and then the fireplace. What do we have in terms of similar looking fireplaces? Where is the one? Okay, so this is the one we have. I'm thinking horse ranch, honestly. Might be the best. I don't know about a swatch though. And then this end table, we probably have a horse ranch one, to be quite honest. Or even Seasons could look similar. Yeah, we'll go with Seasons. And then the last thing is this curtain. So I'm thinking maybe even, oh, that's too small. Maybe Island Living. Because that's kind of similar. Yeah, we'll go with that. Is there a different swatch? You do that one. Alright, so here's the cottage living living room without any cottage living. So we're gonna go over here to the kitchen and dining room, and we got for rent. So I'm gonna filter by for rent, get us some flooring in here. This is the flooring we have with for rent. We have some tiles. We could even do some tiles. Because it is like a kitchen. Let's go with some tiles. Just for the fun of it. And then for walls, we got stuccos. So let's just put this stucco on the wall here. And then I know exactly which one I'm going for. I'm going for the Businesses and Hobbies stucco in this green color. What I wanted to do for the entryway. Now with floors, we could do, we have like this tile here. We could do, oh, that is for rent tile, hold on. You can't do that one. We have Businesses and Hobbies, has also a green one. We have the Riviera retreat floors. And even might not go with the color on the wall, but we do have, that's not the vampire floor I wanted. We do have vampire floors as well. So we're trying to get something similar to this. I'm thinking probably this one, even though I don't think it really matches the walls. What is this one from? Businesses and Hobbies. I think we could even do like this swatch and it would match a little bit better. I'm gonna take down these walls now that we got walls and flooring. So kitchen stuff, let's go back to For Rent. Go back in. I know For Rent has kitchen stuff. That's good at least. They have probably the best counters in the game. I love these counters. I think I'm gonna line them up like this. And maybe not put one here. A mini fridge is all we have. We have no oven. And just a standalone sink. So, a little tricky. And let's see, what curtains do we have? We have these. Oh, those are humongous. You have these curtains. So, let's go into counters. I think we could go with Horse Ranch. That might be the most similar, to be quite honest. Or Island Living. But I think I want to do Island Living. So we're going to get rid of these. We're going to go in with, do I want this color though? I think I'm just going to go with white because there's a lot of patterns happening with the floor. So, and then we need our standalone sink, which I hate. We could go with, I don't want to go with that. Or we could go with this Island Living. So that way it kind of matches the counters. It is a standalone sink though. And then our fridge has to be a mini fridge. So let's go in with maybe the Spa Day one. Or Adventure Awaits. Let's go with Adventure Awaits. We'll do that. And then the oven, I mean, we have to give them an oven. So maybe we'll just do like, I feel like this would be the vibe for Rent. So maybe, I mean, it doesn't match the rest of the kitchen, but we're just gonna go with it. And then curtains, I already know which ones I think I want to go with. If I can find them, they always hide from me. Not those ones. I want to go in with these ones from Desert Luxe. They don't have the pattern, but they have the same kind of style. And then to do a little, wait, do they have upper cabinets in For Rent? Yes, so we'll go in with the upper cabinets from Jungle Adventure. We'll do that. I was like, it's looking a little bare. And then I know we don't have hood vents, but safety first. Okay. And then I'll put in a little fire alarm just because. Put it over here. Now I want to do just a tiny little dining room. There's only going to be one person living here, but we also need a door to the bedroom. Okay, so we need a tiny little dining area. Let's see what For Rent has. For tiny, oh, they only have tiny dining tables, so that works. And then we can get like one of these chairs, just something very tiny, very quaint, because there's only gonna be one person living here. So I think one that will match is this one. It looks like it could be a base game table. I mean, this is the closest color match. And then for the chair is kind of a little fancy. Where is it in here? So we could go with maybe this one. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go on with those ones. Okay. I don't like the floor separation here at all. I actually want to turn this sideways. It's the same flooring but different colors, which is gonna kind of drive me crazy. Unless I just allowed myself to do this. We're gonna allow it. So that way it's kind of cohesive besides like the tile. Maybe I want to turn this like this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we're gonna go to the bedroom. And we got Seasons, so I'm a little worried about that because Seasons doesn't come with a lot. Like, no floors. These are the only walls we have, so siding. Yeah, that's concerning. So, flooring, I'm gonna have to kind of get creative here. I'm gonna go in with Outdoor Retreat, I think. That's like the closest to Seasons, I feel like. And then with siding, we have Horse Ranch we could go with. Even Cats and Dogs has a cool color we could go with. I kind of like this green, but I kind of don't like it with those floors. We can even do the Horse Ranch floors, to be quite honest. That would kind of look like, I would think, what Seasons would look like. For windows in here, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I kind of want to see where I can fit a bed. So for Seasons, I know we have beds in Seasons. We have like this one. But see, it's not really going to fit. I don't know if a sim could get around that. So I'm going to have to put it like this, and they're gonna have to scooch. That's gonna have to be it. I debated putting another door in here, but I don't think that's gonna work. So let me get an end table and put it there. We want a dresser. We can put a dresser here. Oop. Here. And then I'd like to get some kind of skill building in here, if we can. Flower arranging table. And then, now I think I know where I'm going to put windows. I'm going to put one here. Maybe a little bit higher than that. And maybe one here. I don't want too many windows, and then maybe I'll go in. Oh, that's too big, that's too big. With like these windows here on this little. That way you have some outside light. But you can see in the bedroom from the entryway. Oh well. Okay, so now let's replace this all. Bed. I'm thinking this one. We don't have a blue swatch like that, but we can go with this beige. End tables. Let me see what this little guy looks like here. We could go in with this one, maybe. It's a little bit bigger than that one, but that's okay. Or the industrial loft kit looks almost exactly the same. So we'll go in with this one. Now we need a dresser that looks similar, which I picked the one with the details because I thought it was cute. But I don't know if we have another one that has details like that, to be quite honest. I mean, we have this one from Jungle Adventure. But that's about it. I'll go in with this one from Jungle Adventure, I guess. And then skill building is going to be a little bit harder. We could do the woodworking table. No, I might just do a woodworking table. I don't think we have flower arranging in any other pack. We could do like that one in here. Okay, we'll do that. I didn't put a rug in here. Oh my god. How dare I not put a rug in here? Okay, let's see what kind of rug Seasons has. Oh, crappy ones. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can find one similar to that crappy one. We could go in with this one. It's not really the same, but it's similar. Okay, that's what I think I'm gonna do for the Seasons bedroom. And then we're moving on to the bathroom, which we got Get Famous for. Oh my god, Get Famous. I've done a couple of Get Famous bathrooms at this point, I believe. We'll go in with marble flooring. I think we have marble. And then we'll go in with this fancy wallpaper. So that way we can switch it. I know we have some that looks like it, maybe. I thought we did anyway. I mean, where's the one I'm looking for? Is that the one I was looking for? Not really what I meant. I mean, we can go in with the primrose. It kind of looks similar-ish. Yeah, and then for the flooring, I don't know if we have like any marble. We have this marble. We do have this marble. So we'll do that. I don't really like it, but we'll do it. And then I know Get Famous has the freaking weirdest bathroom stuff. We have the golden toilet. We have the golden, we could even do this kind of tub in here. Maybe we can move the door over and some more and put that in there. And then we can put like this freaking ridiculous sink in here and a freaking ridiculous mirror. We'll do that, and then we have a rug. Okay, we'll work with that. So I know we have another jacuzzi tub, just a regular base game one. This rug, we have a similar one from Get to Work. The toilet's gonna be the challenge, honestly. Unless we go with something fancy like the talking toilet. Or even I find this one from Cats and Dogs kind of fancier looking. And then with the sink, we could honestly go in with the Cats and Dogs one. It looks pretty fancy. It's got like goldish on it. And then the mirror, I know we have plenty of circular. We can do the spa day mirror. That kind of looks similar. And then I'm just gonna put in some base game necessities here. toilet paper and maybe some towels. Oh, we have Get Famous towels, don't we? I don't know, but we have these really fancy ones we can use. Like that. So there is our Get Famous bathroom. Let me just throw on a siding or something. I'll just go with Adventure Awaits. So this is going to be our A house, with every room being a different pack, but you cannot use that pack. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments which room was your favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.